What's up, YouTube? This is GalacticGod, and I'm coming at you today with my portion of the Kuriboh deck building challenge. Now, both Mkohl40 and I have decided to partake in this particular challenge. Essentially, what we're doing is we're each coming up with our own kind of crazy builds of a deck based around this little fur ball right here, Kuriboh. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you the deck that I've come up with that utilizes Kuriboh. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a link over to Mkohl40's channel where you guys can watch his version of the Kuriboh deck as well. Alright, so without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this deck list. Now, some of you guys might have seen me test playing this deck over on DevPro. I've been testing a lot of really weird kind of fun decks lately on there, and this is one of the ones that I was using. So some of you guys might already be kind of aware of this. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and go through the cards and then kind of explain some of the weird combos that go along with it. So first off, of course, we have 3 copies of Kuriboh. This is our main card of the deck. Next up, we have 3 copies of Wing Kuriboh. Well, I guess pretty self-explanatory for a Kuriboh deck still. From there, we have 3 copies of Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. This is to kind of utilize, utilize some of the spells in the deck and kind of give it a little bit more speed. From there, we have 2 copies of Destiny Hero Plasma. This is to kind of Kuriboh's tokens when we use them with Multiply. Alright, so that goes to them. Then, of course, we got our 1 Stratos. From there, we've got 2 copies of Summoner Monk. Probably one of my favorite guys to use in a lot of decks. He works really good a lot with Stratos and with Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. That way you can kind of tutor them to get those cards out faster. From there, we're playing 2 of our tuner monsters. I'm using Goldifax because he is light and level 4. You could also use the Vylon guy as well. I don't actually own the Vylon level 4 that's a tuner. He's a little bit better than Goldifax, kind of. He's a little bit weaker, but he has kind of a better effect. Goldifax's effect to special summon him when your opponent has a synchro monster is kind of a little dated now, but he is a little bit stronger. You can go either way, I guess. Either Goldifax or the Vylon level 4. I just don't own the Vylon level 4, otherwise I might have been testing him out more in the deck, but I've been using Goldifax. I'm sure either way would work good. From there we got Tragodia. We're just doing 1 in the deck. Gores. We have a Dark Arm Dragon because of all the darks, and then we're playing a decent amount of lights and darks, plus with all the lights in our extra deck. BLS is pretty live. Plus he kind of goes with our warrior theme, which a lot of the cards will have, and I'll get to with kind of the spells. Alright, so that's going to round up the monster count. Alright, so for spells and traps, I'm going to go ahead and run through the normal spells. These are all the ones you can utilize with Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. There's quite a bit of them. We have Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Reinforcement of the Army, Warrior Returning Alive. This card is really cool because if we need to ditch our BLS or it ends up in the graveyard, or if we used it with trade-in or something, we can grab it back with the Warrior Returning Alive, especially if Diamond Dude goes ahead and sends this card to the reveals this card. It's really great. It's a free card. From there, we're playing Creature Swap because we are going to be dealing with tokens. Just 1 of them teched in. I don't want to kind of overrun it. We're doing 1 Smashing Ground. It's a free, a cool card to kind of reveal with Diamond Dude's effect and get a free monster destruction the next turn. We also have a Lure of Darkness because all the darks we're playing. 3 copies of Destiny Draw. And then just 2 copies of Trade-In. There's not a huge amount of targets for Trade-In, but we can go ahead and reveal it for Diamond Dude and just get a free couple of draws, so it's kind of cool. All right, for the non-normal spells, we have 3 copies of the Flute of Summoning Kuriboh. This card is really awesome. It allows us to kind of search out either a Kuriboh or a Wing Kuriboh. It's kind of like a Rhoda for Kuriboh, if you will. Really cool. From there, we're playing 2 copies of Multiply. This card allows us to tribute a Kuriboh, then special summon as many Kuriboh tokens as possible to the field. This works really good with Plasma because you can't tribute the tokens for a tribute summon, but you can use them for a synchro summon and you can use them for tributing for a special summon. So since Plasma is, you're tributing off monsters for a special summon, you can get them out pretty fast actually. And then finally we have Mystical Space Typhoon, just 1 of them, and then Treacherous Trap Hole for our 1 trap. Alright, so for the extra deck, we have just a bunch of rank 4s for our Exceed monsters. We have Gem-Knight Pearl, Steel Swarm Roach, number 39 Utopia, number 50 Black Ship of Corn, Maestroke, and then Photon Popple Operative. Going into level 4 is really simple. You just use Summoner Monk, bring out either Stratos or Destiny Hero Diamond Dude, get their effect off, hopefully plus off of that, and then go into a rank 4 that's going to help you out. So pretty cool. For Synchros, we have a huge variety because the tokens allow us to go into many weird, kind of crazy Synchros that gets us into like every level, really. So we're playing Armory Arm, Catastor, Gaia, Black Rose, Colossal Fighter, Thought Ruler, Stardust Dragon, Scrap Dragon, and Mistworm. Now, we have a lot of level 8 Synchros in here because we're using Summoner Monk and of course Gold Effects, so that gives us a good variety. So whatever our situation is that we're having trouble with, we can hopefully have the right kind of answer with our wide range of level 8 Synchro monsters. And that's going to kind of round up the extra deck. Alright, so I'm going to give you kind of a crazy 6-card wombo combo thing you can do here. So if this is your first turn, I guess you could pull this out. Or maybe if you've gone second and your opponent has just kind of set a monster, just summon maybe you know, some kind of monster thinking that's going to be enough or whatever. You could probably do something like this. We're going to go ahead and start off with the Flute of Summoning Kuriboh. This allows us to special summon out our Kuriboh from our deck. Where they're going to go ahead and play Multiply. Multiply is going to allow us to tribute our Kuriboh and then special summon out 5 Kuriboh tokens. Alright, so pretty cool so far. Next we're going to go ahead and tribute 3 of these tokens for Destiny Hero Plasma. We can now go ahead and suck up whatever monster they may have on their side of the field. From there, we're going to go ahead and bring out our Summoner Monk with our 1 normal summon. We can then go ahead and ditch any kind of spell card we want to the graveyard to special summon Gold Effects. From there, we're going to go ahead and Synchro on up to bring out Stardust Dragon. Finally, we could even remove a Light in the Dark from our graveyard to go ahead and summon out our BLS. So you could end a turn with something like that. Just to give you kind of an idea of some of the weirdness that the deck can do in getting out some of the bigger crazy boss monsters. Kind of optimal hand, but I'm not sure I would use that combo in an actual duel, but it is out there and crazy plays like that are available in this deck. Alright YouTube, and there you have it. This was the crazy Kuriboh deck that I came up with for my challenge with Mkohl40 to see who can come up with the most craziest, weirdest, fantastic Kuriboh deck possible. Make sure to check out his channel. He's going to have the deck that he came up with over on there. And remember to let us know who you think came up with the better deck down in the comment section below. And I guess that's it for now. This is GalacticGod, out.